Racing sims are all the rage these days, and for good reason. The thrill of motorsport from the comfort of our desks is the closest that a lot of us, myself included, can get to real life motorsport. Now, whether you're an F1 junkie or a rally driver, there's a racing sim for you out there. In this video, we're going to compare 3 racing sims, iRacing, Assetto Corsa and DiRT Rally 2.0 head to head to find out which is the sim for you to play. We'll be comparing these sims on things like beginner friendliness, the cost it's needed to play, how complex and how realistic they are, and of course the overall feel, the content that they offer, and other things like that. Now, if you're a beginner to the world of sim racing, Assetto Corsa is a really nice place to start. You can get the Content Manager, a popular utility for managing the sim, for browsing servers or hopping in a local session. It also makes adding content to the sim extremely easy. DiRT Rally is also pretty straightforward. All you do is download the game, fire it up, and you're pretty much in the mix. There are tons of tutorials and help online if you need to figure out how to drive 1000 horsepower beasts with zero traction. iRacing is a whole another story. It's realistic, yes, but it's also extremely complex. There are leagues and divisions and different license classes and things like iRating and safety rating that you need to keep in mind every time you go out on the track. The sim is extremely complex for total beginners to start out with and punishes every mistake you make out there, even if it's just slightly clipping the grass. iRacing is the absolute winner here, no questions asked. You can race just about anything in this game. There's a selection of over 100 tracks available in 350 plus configurations. iRacing has more laser scan tracks than any other sim out there, which include some of the most legendary tracks out there like the Laguna Seca or Le Mans. There's also a collection of 100 plus cars to choose from, the likes of road cars, open wheelers, prototypes, off-road, NASCAR and whatnot. iRacing also has a bunch of third-party utilities that you can use. Some of the more famous ones include trading paints, which you can use to get free custom paint jobs for your cars, crew uniforms and helmet designs. There's also Crew Chief in case you want to use a different radio spotter. Assetto Corsa is a really close second here. Now, while the sim itself doesn't really have a lot to offer out of the ordinary, the modding community around it is amazing. You can get just about any track or any car in the world on the internet, download it and use it in the sim. If that's not enough for you, you can build your own cars and tracks and race them in here. The game also has a lot of DLCs on offer that add more cars without burning a giant hole in your pocket. You can race an exquisite selection of 178 road and track cars. However, if off-road is more your thing, you might want to look at the next entry. DiRT Rally 2.0 is exactly what it sounds like, an amazing rally game that'll leave you with goosebumps on your arms after the first stage. The cars, the tracks, crashes and just about everything else is as real as it gets behind a screen. There's a pretty decent selection of 6 real-world rally locations, around 50 of the world's best rally cars and 8 rallycross tracks to get your off-road fix. To enjoy any of these sims to their fullest, you're going to need a strong enough PC to run the sim and also a steering wheel setup. Now, while you might be able to get away with a weaker PC, we strongly suggest that you invest in a wheel like the Logitech G29 to extract the most that these sims have to offer. You can also opt for things like VR if you want even more immersion. Now, in terms of pricing itself, Assetto Corsa and DiRT are selling on Steam for about $7 and $12 respectively. These games also have DLCs that add a lot more content without really burning a hole in your pocket. iRacing once again breaks the stereotypes here. It's a subscription service instead of a simple one-time purchase. You have to buy a monthly, half-yearly or an annual subscription which comes for $6, $16 and $55 respectively. And if you're really committed, you can go ahead and buy a 2-year subscription for $99 as well. And that's not all. You're going to have to buy additional cars and tracks that sell at different prices. For example, all of the cars in iRacing sell for around $11.95 and the tracks sell for $11.95 or $14.95 depending on the track itself. If you get your maths right, that's quite the investment. iRacing is meant for serious players only, at least for the higher level leagues where you'd have to buy most of the content. Yes, you can start off with just the membership and nothing else, but eventually you're going to have to invest more. So if you're just getting started with sim racing, we would suggest going with Assetto Corsa first, as it won't break the bank for you and you can get to grips with racing. Then if you feel like you're committed and you want to go higher, you can always upgrade to iRacing. If off-road is more your thing, Dirt Rally 2.0 is pretty much the game to go for. You can also test out the off-road content provided by iRacing, but Dirt Rally 2.0 beats pretty much everything out there. If you liked the video, consider subscribing, give us a thumbs up, press the bell icon and tell us in the comments below what sim do you prefer. If you want to know more about gaming or tech in general, read our website Candid.Technology, follow us on social media, and we'll see you in the next video.